Hello, I hope I haven't kept you waiting. Yes, this is a crime club. I'm the librarian. No time for murder? Yes, we have that story for you. Come right over. Ah, you're here. Good. Take the easy chair by the window. Comfortable? The manuscript is on this shelf. Here it is. No time for murder. The very intriguing story of a clock that chimed in with death. Let's look at it under the reading net. It was early evening, and Peter Woods, a young lawyer, had time to kill before his appointment with Hilda Ryan, his fiancée. So he took a long walk along Madison Avenue, which was practically deserted. Then he stopped to window browse outside a bookshop. He was just getting interested in some of the titles when he was joined by a couple.
What are you stopping here for, Dixie?
Maybe I like books.
Maybe you don't. Maybe you're just stalling for time, huh?
Oh, Steve, let go of my arm. You're hurting me.
Am I? Then let's get moving.
No.
Now, you don't really mean that, do you, baby?
Steve, no.
Excuse me, mister. I don't like to break into a love scene.
Well, then don't, pal.
Take your hand off her.
Okay, Sir Galahad. Now I'll give it to you.
No, Steve, don't. Oh, you knocked him out.
Huh?
With one punch.
Yeah. Maybe I'm stronger than I thought.
What is your name, honey?
Peter Woods?
Oh, Peter, darling, how can I thank you?
Oh, now, look, Dixie.
If it had not been for you, I would have been...
Hey, what's going on here?
Oh, you're just in time, officer. This girl is being molested.
Yeah? By who?
The man down.
What man down where, buddy?
Why, he's disappeared. He's just lying there, officer.
Let me smell your breath.
I'm not drunk. Ask this lady. She'll tell you what happened.
You bet I will. Officer, this man, Peter Woods, he tried to kill me.
You hear that? If I hadn't stepped in, why? Wait, what'd you say?
You tried to kill me, and oh, because...
There, lady. There now. We got a place for men like him.
Now, wait a minute. This girl's lying. He's framing me.
Yeah? We'll tell it to the judge. He's a great one for fairy tales.
The accused, Peter Woods, having been charged by the complainant, Dixie Martel, with defendant's assault with intent to kill, is remained for questioning by the grand jury of this country. Bail is hereby sent out for $1,000.
Hello, Hilda Ryan speaking. And if it's you, Peter Woods,
It's me, Peter Woods.
don't you dare say another word.
I'm sorry, Hilda.
You had an appointment to meet me here in my apartment at 7 o'clock. You were going to take me out to dinner and to a theater for the first time in 6 months.
I know, dear.
It's 11 o'clock now. Well,
Got it tied up, honey.
why didn't you call me?
I'm in the district attorney's office. I'd rather be with you, darling.
Oh, of course. Well, as long as you're working on a case.
Yes, honey. And it's all mine.
Well, I should hope so. You know what I think of lawyers who split fees.
You don't understand, darling. I'm a defendant, too.
You?
I'm being held for the grand jury.
Good heavens, what have you done?
Nothing!
Oh, no.
I mean it. I never saw that girl before in my life.
What girl?
Dixie Martel. I was walking along Madison Avenue, and she and a fellow by the same name of
What did you say you did to her?
assault
What?
with intent to kill, but she's out of her mind.
Why?
She told the judge the night in court that I tried to pick her up. All right, dear, you're against me too. I guess I'll be better off in jail.
Jail?
Well, that's their taking me now, and if the jury believes that girl, I'll go to Sing Sing for 5 years, and I'll be despaired.
Oh, Pete.
Feel sorry for me now?
I'm just a big dope.
Darling, if you could come down to the DA's office and bring $1,000.
Bring a what?
My bail money. Otherwise, I'll have to stay in jail until the grand jury gets around to me.
But where am I going to get $1,000 now? Is that Dixie Martell?
It was Hilda.
Oh, Pete.
Now, it's just her mortal remains.
Well, Pete.
Yeah, she was strangled, Hilda.
Oh, took you a long time to find out.
I was looking for a bullet wound or a knife wound, you know.
I'd rather not.
Then I noticed the marks on her throat. I thought there'd be a fingerprint impressions, but there weren't. Whoever killed her must have worn gloves or used, what's the matter, Hilda? Do you feel well?
I couldn't feel worse.
Come on, let's get over the window.
That won't do any good.
Fresh air?
Let's get out of here, Pete.
I can't!
You're not hypnotized, are you?
I can't run away from it, Hilda.
What are you talking about?
Murder! Dixie's murder! The police will say I did it!
Oh, no.
Don't kid yourself, honey. They say it, and I'll have the devil's own time proving I didn't.
What about me? Don't you think I'll have something to say? After all, it isn't as if you found Dixie dead and then told me about it.
Yeah?
I was with you, and I've been with you all morning.
Yeah.
What?
That's trouble, darling.
What?
You post bail for me.
Now, what in the world does that mean?
You got a special interest in me, and when we tell the police and the district attorney that we're engaged to be married.
Oh.
Understand?
They'll say I'm prejudiced in your favor, and therefore... Oh, but Pete, what are we going to do?
There's only one thing, Hilda.
Yes?
I'm a lawyer, and the other officer in court, and I'm not supposed to do it. I'm not supposed to conceal a crime. As a matter of fact, no citizen should conceal crime from the police, but this in the case.
Thanks for coming out of the wherefores.
What?
Let's have the two wit.
I don't follow you, Hilda.
Don't try. You just got lost in your legal training.
As I was saying, in this case,
You're not going to tell the police about Dixie Martell.
that's right.
But Pete, we can't just leave her here.
Well, we'll have to, honey, until I find out who killed her.
Very, very interesting.
Oh, hello, Steve.
You're a lawyer, huh? What law school do you go to?
Not the one you're going to, Steve.
Oh, I've been there, and I learned the value of a closed door.
Pete?
It's too late, Hilda. The horse is in. Let's just take a look at the eye, Steve.
From where you're standing.
Don't be afraid. I won't hurt your gun.
Pete, is that the man you told me about?
Yeah, the guy who threatened Dixie and got clipped.
Nice shade of blue I'm wearing this season, huh?
Why did you come here, Steve?
Why?
I mean, at this particular time.
Listen, pal, will your name be Peter Woods?
Yeah, maybe. Now, why should Dixie bury a repair ticket for an ordinary clock?
Wrong
I think
page.
you skipped a couple.
Oh, I must have skipped a page.
It's like
Where?
10, yeah.
Okay.
Listen, pal, will your name be Peter Woods?
I'm lost.
Never mind changing the subject.
Where am I? Confused.
It's okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Changing the subject.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I knew I saw that face someplace.
Madison Avenue?
Magistrate's Court, last night. Say, is it true what Dixie said about you?
Okay, Steve, play dumb.
She was a friend of mine, Pete, and now look at her behind the door. Oh well, we'll have to tell the police about this, Petey boy.
Get away from that phone.
Don't be ridiculous, it's a public utility.
I'm with you, Steve.
Oh, you dumb cluck.
No, you dumb cluck. The lady screams and you turn around. You sarcastic gentleman, Steve.
I'll break you in half.
Swing him around this way, Pete. I'll hit him with this flower pot.
All right, Hilda.
It's not all right. Can you two stop dancing for a minute?
I'll kill you, Woods.
Now, Hilda.
Now! There, that does it.
Thanks, you fatal charmer.
Pete? Oh, Pete, darling. I got the wrong man. Pete?
I'm all right, Hilda. Now,
Pete, will you ever forgive me?
now, Hilda,
It's all over, darling. I hit you by mistake.
dumb cluck. Lace, what did you say?
I was all set to hit him, Pete, and then he swung around and I...
Oh, my aching head.
Is there something you'd like me to do?
Yes, but not now. Where's Steve?
He left with his gun.
Didn't he phone the police?
No.
So he was bluffing. Help me up.
Sit there for a minute. I've got something I'd like you to see.
Hilda?
This piece of paper.
What is it?
Read it.
All right. If I can see straight, it says repair ticket for clock, so...
Well, when I hit you on the head with the flower pot, the pot broke, and this ticket fell out. That should be on the next block, Pete.
Now, why should Dixie bury a repair ticket for an ordinary clock?
Maybe it isn't an ordinary clock.
Help me up, sweetheart. I think I've seen everything.
Good afternoon. Can I help you?
Are you Carl Andrews?
I have been for 56 years. Now, what can I do for you?
We have a ticket for a clock that was left here by Dixie Martell.
Miss Dixie Martin? Yeah. May I have the ticket, please?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir. Now, let me see. Where did I put that clock? Yeah, I remember. Here it is. Shall I wrap it up?
Let's see it first.
Oh, of course.
Why, Pete, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, what would Dixie be doing with the...
Well, you never can tell, Hilda. Maybe she used it to tell time.
But a thing like that?
It's a real antique, ma'am.
Well, that's what I mean, Mr. Andrews.
And very expensive. A collector's item, if you don't mind my saying so.
Oh, we don't mind.
Then perhaps you won't mind if I ask you a question. I am responsible for this clock. Well, you are strangers to me. Of course you brought in the ticket, but...
You want to know how we got it?
Yes, please don't be offended.
We're not. A straight question calls for a straight answer.
Thank you so much.
We got it from Dixie.
Miss Martel, do you? Oh, sorry, naturally.
She had got away a long she got away a long vacation, and she...
Oh, the poor girl. I told her she was working too hard. I guess being a nightclub dancer is a very difficult profession.
It keeps a girl on her toes, Mr. Andrews.
Of course. I do hate to lose a good customer, but what is best for her is, well, you understand.
Perfectly?
Will she be coming back?
I don't think so. Her plans were very indefinite.
Oh, that is too bad. Well, if you should see her employer, tell him I'm sorry he lost such a good performer.
Do you know her employer, too?
Oh, indeed I do. Mr. Jackson is one of my best customers. He owns the Pelican Club on West 49th Street, you know. And the clocks there...
Are never on time.
I see you know Mr. Jackson. Are you sure you wouldn't like me to wrap the clock for you?
Sure.
Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'll be back to my work. People get so angry that the clocks are not ready on time. Good day.
Same to you.